Hi guys. I think it's about time we went looking for that Ursus that I talked about a couple of videos ago. I mean, it's quite late in the evening and I don't want to be set out. I think I know where it is. I've been talking to a few people. I've made a few phone calls. I think I know where it is now. So I kind of want to get up there before night falls completely and, you know, get it out of where it is and get it in undercover somewhere. I'm gonna have to leave my Jeep up there, but it's it's actually just inside Yatton Ridge. It's actually in one of the fields we own as well, which is really nice. One of the fields that the bank has left us farm. Well, one of the meadows. We can mow them all, but there's not a whole lot else we can do. And the ground's gonna go off in those meadows, so I think I'm just gonna stick to the ones we own. Maybe buy a couple more, because Yatton Ridge doesn't have many meadows, it only has the one. And that meadow currently has an Ursus stuck inside it. So let's park up. Where can we park? I want to park undercover. I'm gonna park up in here. Okay, so I've been told it's in this meadow over here, beside the cattle shed. So let's see if we can spot it. Just open the gate. Is it over this side? No. Oh, there it is. Awesome. It looks like it's been set out here for a while. It's a bit rusty. He bought it in from Poland. He imported it. Good lord. What kind of Ursus even is this? A 1604. Wow. It's got some diesel. Let's see if it runs. Doesn't sound the healthiest, but it runs, let's go. It really doesn't sound the healthiest tractor, good lord. The main thing is that it runs, and we can use this. We can definitely use the 1604. For a lot of work around the cow farm for the time being, around Chantry Farm, and I actually need to get back down to Chantry anyway to stack up the bales. So I'm killing two birds with one stone here. I'm going to need to drop this down to Chantry. It looks like the doors were still open, the same at the back window, but I've got AC, I guess. I mean, you gotta look on the bright side of things like this. With free AC, awesome. It's gonna be really handy on the hotter days around here, so I'm not gonna complain too much. The engine note, yes, that is a bit annoying. And the chair it's not the most comfortable chair, I gotta admit. I mean, this thing's been set out in a field for God knows how long with, for some reason, a full tank of fuel. So that kind of confirms my suspicions that the last guy was just a bit crazy. On the bright side, we now have kind of a yard tractor, because this thing drives pretty well. It's not the most stable over bumps, but it drives reasonably well. And we'll find out what the lock's like on it now in a second. The view isn't too great though. There we go. Find out what the lock's like inside in Chantry Farm. I've got to stack up the bales that I brought in at the end of the last video. I am thinking of getting a JCB skid steer as well. I don't know. The money's going to be a bit tight for that. I'm thinking of getting rid of the telehandler we have and actually replacing it with a skid steer, because there were some issues with the bales and my bale stacking with the telehandler, and I'm not quite sure if it was my skills or the fault or the telehandler. Or what on earth? Just turn on everything and... So this Ursus doesn't like being in two-wheel drive mode. Okay. Let's see what the lock's like on her. Not too bad. Yeah, I can definitely use this as a yard tractor. I need to give the cow some water actually, I might do that. Do I want to do that now though? Because I'd have to go back up to Coldborough with this trailer. No, I'm just gonna park the Ursus up in this shit. Could park her up with the cows, but the cows like eating rubber off things, so not the best idea. So yeah, that's our new tractor, I guess. Now for the fun bit, I'm gonna make a call on the JCB. Got an idea. What we're gonna do is... I'm just gonna check, because the shop's still open till 7. We got a bit of time to play with. 85,000, and this costs 79,000. Yeah. Gonna actually replace this JCB because it is a bit tough to deal with. I mean, it's nice and maneuverable and all, and the articulation's great. It's just a bit difficult for me. I'm not the greatest driver, so it's not really idiot friendly. Gonna replace this with the lead pair and do like part exchange on it, so we get a small bit. We're gonna get like 50,000 maybe for this, and replace it with the lead pair, which I believe has all-wheel steer, so it's gonna be just as maneuverable, but I won't have to worry about the boom swinging about as much, because that's the issue I'm having with this thing, is the boom just swings about a bit too much, or the arm, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. So I'm going to replace it with the lead pair, and I'm still I'm going to keep considering the telehandler, because that, or not the telehandler, the skid steer, because that'd be good for mucking out the cattle, especially if I was able to get. And I might, because I've been thinking about getting a small trailer just to handle the muck and put it into like a pile somewhere, maybe even around Coldborough Farm, because that's where I'm going to be using it the most, is on the fields around there. I might use it on the grass as well, actually, because I don't think the grass cares too much about pH and stuff. Typical, there's always traffic when I don't want there to be. Upside of this thing is like I can wiggle it about to get a bit better views of things. So there's a car coming there. The van just about to hit me there. I'll pull it out now. Car. Gonna take the risk. Go, go, go. Oh my god, this thing is impossible to drive. I'm just wiggling. There we go. Got some semblance of control. So yeah, let's get this down to the shop, and we'll do part X on it for the lead pair. What else? Is there anything else I want to buy while I'm down here? Whoa. I don't think so. I think I've got pretty much everything I need. That car is really up my rear end. Don't make me slow down now. Don't. He made me slow down. This is what you get. This is what you get for being impatient. This is what you get. Oh look, now you've been rammed. How does it feel? Oh look, now I've rammed you. We're even. Don't drive up my ass again. I'm not a very happy person. At times. Oop. There we go. So let's get this into the spot. They always want, for some reason, they always want stuff that I'm selling off to be parked up here. So let's turn it off. Just let the guys in here know that I want to get rid of it. Okay. So it's not really... Oh dear. We're a bit low on funds now. So even if I wanted to buy something else, I can't. I'd rather not take out a loan. So let's get this going. Oh, this is maneuverable. This I like. Nice view from it as well. I like this. I know I should probably take it on a test drive before I actually bought the thing, but... Right, oh, it's slightly faster than the JCB. Hooray! Be able to do things like 1% faster now, because I'm still a terrible driver. Where's the thing about my speed? There's the speed, okay. I can barely see it, but it's there. So let's get back up to Chantry Farm and start trying to load up the bales properly. Hopefully we'll have a few less problems this time. Hopefully. And I've just realised I have no idea how I'm going to get both this and the... Whoa. I have no idea how I'm going to get both this and the Lamborghini back to Blacksmith Field. I might have to do a bit of running down the road. Because I've gone and left my Jeep. I've left me pickup up in Yatton Ridge, haven't I? I'd like to get a new trailer at some point. Can I afford one, actually? This is something I should have checked a minute or two ago, but... where would it be? 11.5 grand. No, I can't afford it. Good. Kinda glad I can't afford it, because then I feel slightly less silly about the entire ordeal. So, the fields we have for Chantry are actually quite large. I'm wondering if I can even... We only own 2 fields at Chantry, and 2 meadows. I think that should be enough for Chantry, but Yatton Ridge is the one I'm worried about. I mean, that's not a whole lot of grassland for it. And I would pick up these bales, but I don't have the bale fork on this thing at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll pick up the bale fork and go rescue these bales first off. Once we're through this, change of plans. We're gonna rescue these bales first off, because they're actually in the way. This all-wheel steering is quite nice. So, how am I even going to do this? Let me see. I know this is cheating, by the way, just out of character. I know this is cheaty and should be in cab and stuff, but I'm terrible at stacking, so deal with it. So let's get this bale and put it on top of this one here, and then bring the 2 of them in. I think that's the best way to do it, because I mean that's freeing up quite a bit of real estate. And this bale here, the one that I'm about to stack on top of, is the one that was really in the way in the first place, so that should free up at least some room. So let's just get this... let's get this through without hitting the old farmhouse. There we go. Don't quite know who's living there at the moment. They probably won't be too impressed. Because like the house isn't up for sale. I think for some reason the bank has decided I can live in like any of the 3 farmhouses I want. So like I might have some workers over at some point and they can stay in one of the spare farmhouses. So I'm gonna stack up here. That's a bit messy. Oh my god, it's so untidy already. Just stack this there, like... No, get off the spikes. Be nice, bales. There we go. Good enough. And now for the other two, which are going to be slightly more problematic because they're on their side. How am I even going to do this? Can I like hook one and flip them both? That'd be pretty cool. So let's see if I can do that. If I do like this, this, that just moves them along. So I have to do like, nope. Softly, softly, catch you monkey. Nope. Softly, softly, catchy gorilla. I guess. Can I lift this up like this? Yeah. Yes. That's a thing that I can do. Good. So let's stack these two, and we can stack them on top of the other two. We've already put it into the shed. And this is going to be a bit time consuming because I'm so bad at driving, but I kind of want the bales into the shed tonight. And then we can go back out harvesting again tomorrow. And I think tomorrow I'm going to like not bale and just leave the straw in the fields. Because at least then if it rains I'm just ruining the straw, not ruining bales and baling twine, etc. So baling was... baling was a good idea in that now I've got bales in. And you know, I can take care of the cows. Who, by the way, I should probably muck out while I'm here at the telehandler. I'm gonna go up and get the 3 bales we're stuck up here as well. So, whoops. Let's go get these bales. These are going to be problematic, and I know they are. So I'm going to bring these down, probably individually, unless I can flip this one bale, which has caused the other bale to flip. Brilliant. So let's get... No, I'm not going to be able to flip that one as easily as I did the other one, because I actually need... behind it, the fence is directly behind it, and that's problematic, and I hate it, and now it's even more problematic. I might have decorative bales there, people. So let's get down into the shed, put the bales in. I'm gonna primarily use square bales for straw and round bales for hay and silage. On Chantry at least. On Yatton Ridge I might go for all rounds. So I might end up doing round bales for there and checking if the Ursus can actually run the baler. If the Ursus can run the baler, that is amazing. Because that actually gives the Ursus a use other than yard tractor. And I'd love to see an old tractor like that, like working in a field again. Not just sitting in one looking forlorn and hopeless. So let me think. How am I going to do this? Let's get some of these in off the trailer. So that's going to be something that I'll need to do anyway. And I think I'll just get like 4 of them off the What on earth? I must have hooked something on the trailer here. What? Okay. Let's get a few of these off the trailer at least. I think I'm gonna go for one thin line of just... It's probably best if these are against the wall, in fact, isn't it? Because then I can come in carefully and try and grab them and stuff. And have even more bales in here, which is kind of a thing that I'd like. So yeah, let's stack them up like this. Because if I have to get to this lot at the back, then I've run out of bales. and I've got bigger problems to worry about then. But I don't ever plan on getting to these bales at the back, so I'm just going to stack these wherever I see fit. I think doing a double line towards the back is kind of just like admitting, yep, this is the point where you know you need to bail again, dude. Mind you, the 25 cows, I don't see that being a problem. I'm planning on getting more. I'm planning on getting more sheep in as well. And then getting like the other animals as well. I think it's like cows and chickens or something like that. Like beef cows. I want to have a herd of them. And whatever the other shed is for, I'm just gonna check very quickly. It is for pigs. Okay. Yeah. They'd be nice to have around as well. I like pork. And I can skim off the top, surely. Yeah, a couple of pigs every now and then for a nice barbecue. Yeah, the ones that the butcher just wouldn't take, or the slaughterhouse just wouldn't take, I can, take out back with the shotgun. 10-second job and we're done. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Pig never existed. Yeah, I can do that, right? It's one of the perks of having pigs, surely. Don't quite know how this bale got so screwed up, but it's just not wanting to behave now. Oh, dang it, bales. Oh. I think this calls for me to end this video here. And go into my sped up video again. Because I need to get the rest of the bales out of the fields. I think in fact the best thing to do is actually bring this up straight away. And just kind of stack the bales up there. And get these try and get these bales down actually first of all. So I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.